Hey, good morning, everybody. It's the 20th of September, early in the morning here. Just checking the markets, and I'm looking at the S&P 500 futures contract. And I want to point out to you, you here, excuse me, that it sure looks like a cup and handle to me. So you got the cup here, made a handle, and right now we're at the breakout point. And so I would assert that if we get over 29.20 in the contract, then we're looking for a 40 point move here to complete the measured move for the cup and handle. Just keep an eye on it. If it breaks below 29.05, then we probably could say that that pattern's not going to happen. But it sure looks like it is. And there's some other charts up here I'll show you in a second that kind of dovetails that we're going to get some sort of inflationary of asset burst here. Flipping over to oil, is that looks like we may have just a push down in oil here to test its cup and handle breakout here, and then look to see if it moves higher from here. The money flow is already down here, and stochastics are embedded, and we'll just have to see whether they roll over or not, like it did last time here. So we have to keep an eye on this. If it rolls over, we may push back down, and then we'll look at 71, we'll look at 69 in this rising channel. But we'll have to take a peek. And then we have the yen here they've been selling it off pretty hard, and that's what's been giving support to ES in the market. Gold, however, is delinking itself from that process, and that's, to me, is an inflationary tell, and it's putting in a nice rounded bottom here. And I think you saw the miners jump this week, and I think that's giving support to where the traders think gold is going to go. When we look at copper futures here, copper's doing the same thing. You know, not as pretty, but cup, and then it sold off and it came right back up again. But what it needs to do now is looks a lot like oil does. What happens with the money flow if it gets a bid here and moves back higher. But this is also, that's a pretty good push higher here to get it back to the highs. I think people are sniffing, they want commodities. NASDAQ, on the other hand, is, I think this is where the rotation's coming out of. Bloom's coming off the rose in NASDAQ. Eventually, I think it will cause a tumble of everything in the market, because this is where the most extreme valuations are. But you can see that lower high. We're setting up again for another lower high, and we'll see if this double bottom breaks, and then this thing will fall pretty hard. Okay, here's silver. Trying to put a bottom in. Looks a lot like Bitcoin. I'll show that to you in a second. Kind of ironic, the things that people look for safety, the bankers suppress. This one surprised me a little bit. Here's natural gas. A little cup forming a handle, and we'll see what the next upstroke in money flow tells us. But if it brings it up to here, you know, then you're looking at a 20-cent move higher to like 320 in natural gas. Pretty interesting. And then I've been watching hogs because of what's happening with the swine flu in China, and we're continuing to get a bid in the hogs, so just keep an eye on it. And I want to flip over to the tighter range on futures here. And so here's the 15-minute, here's the overnight high, here's the overnight low. We're pressing the overnight high right now. 22 looks possible. There's nothing bearish in this market. Now what happens a lot of times, though, is that we've been pushing up higher here all night, And a lot of times traders will do that to set themselves up for a sell down. So something to keep an eye on. And if you go in the 5-minute, you can see our slingshot has fired twice already, which I find interesting. Fired once here, nice 3-point move, and then it fired here, and again another nice 3-point move overnight. And the market's being bid, but it's a really tight range. So usually get a, and this has been about 5 or 6 points. Did this yesterday, and then the last 2 hours they expanded the range down, and then they shot the price up. Maybe they'll expand the range up, bring the price down today. You know, we're still dealing with OPEX games, so we'll see where this goes. But again, I like to see if we close over 21.20, I mean 29.20, then I think we're going to make another leg higher. And you know, we have the catalyst of the Fed meeting Monday, Tuesday, and I think that's going to determine a lot what's going to happen here. So anyway, Bob, Trade Genius. Thought I'd give you a little bit of pre-market action here while we kind of sit and wait to see what the day has in store for us. Oh, one more thing too. I did a video yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to post it, but let's take a look at the marijuana stocks here. See if I have it over here. So this is Tillery here. That I did a video yesterday about saying this thing's on a Sornet wave. That wave has broken. When this happens, it's over. The parabolic move has ended. Now, you know, I might try to push up again, and once that fails, then we're coming all the way back down to here. Okay, so we're looking at a move that's going to go from 200 and something back down to 30. This is just a momentum move by a coordinated group of traders. I'm not saying it's a legal coordination. You got these guys in these rooms just bidding stuff up together, just like they did with the altcoins. With Bitcoin, they would just get in a room, find a low float stock. They're all interested in the marijuana movement, and they just push these things higher. I bought MJ puts yesterday for October because I think in the next 6 weeks, and this thing's going to come down hard. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to take profit on this, and there's a lot of people who are caught that are going to panic out. So with that in mind, keep an eye on marijuana from the short side. Thanks for listening. I'll catch you guys later, and talk to you tonight. Bye-bye.